evening. Welcome to Red Devil Gymnasium as the Atkins Lady Red Devils are getting set to host the Jessieville Lady Lions. I'm Scott Warren alongside Zach Phillips. We're set to bring conference basketball to you tonight. Lady Red Devils come into this one 6-6 in the conference, 5th place. Jessieville at 1-12. They are near the bottom, just ahead of Two Rivers in 8th place. Last time these two teams met, Zach, was at Jessieville back on January 3rd. Lady Red Devils came away with a 6-point win, 58-52 in that one. And looking to go 2-0 against Jessieville are the Lady Red Devils. And Lady Red Devils come off of a big win Friday night at home against Harmony Grove, 51-36, in what was really their best performance wire to wire all year long. They've had some games where they played well in stretches, but Friday night, just a dominant performance, and Harmony Grove scored down the stretch to make that game, to make the score a little closer than the game actually was. But Lady Red Devils did a really good job and carry some momentum into this one tonight, Zach.
You know, last week it really felt like the Lady Red Devils turned a corner. They had some struggles at the beginning of the season, really kind of just some chemistry things, couldn't get the ball to fall consistently. But last week really just felt like they turned a corner for the season. Some very, like I said, dominant wins that have really put them in a position that they want to be this late in the year. I'm expecting to see some good things from these leaders on this team. Ellie Taylor has been very aggressive all year. When she hadn't been able to get her shot to fall, she's very aggressive on defense, is usually guarding one of their best players on the court. Mila Kaufman is another one. Mila comes off the bench, but she's just been extremely aggressive. She creates problems all over the court for these girls.
Yeah, and Friday night, the Lady Red Devils were paced by McKinley Kaufman and Marley Taylor, who were both in double figures, and they shot free throws really well as a team. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we're going to have the national anthem, Pledge of Allegiance, and all the pregame festivities. We'll come back with the start of the girls' contest. This is Red Devil Basketball on 100.9 FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Johnny, story end with a thought from Olathe.
And we welcome you back. Starting lineups being introduced now after the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. Starters for Jessieville being introduced right now, and the Lady Red Devils starting lineup will follow that. And Zach, as you look across, one of the things you notice is there's a long line of Lady Red Devils, and there are 7 Jessieville Lady Lions. So just in terms of volume, Lady Red Devils with the advantage here with that deep bench.
No, you're exactly right. Just a tremendous amount of depth for the Lady Red Devils. Jessieville with 7 players, so at most, you're going to be able to sub one or two at a time. And you know, just to notice, two of the girls for Jessieville have big ACL braces.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with those from my days on the line, and those, you know, it's hard to keep going constantly and not give that knee a rest. So I'm looking. Maybe the Lady Red Devils will just be able to tire them out tonight. If we can't get the shot to fall, maybe it's just about who can go 4 quarters.
I'm familiar with those braces as well. My daughter is the only Lady Red Devil with one of those braces. So 5 starters for the Lady Red Devils are the junior, number 2, Kirsten Jones. She'll handle the point duties tonight. The senior, number 3, McKinley Kaufman. Sophomore, number 5, Aubrey May. Sophomore, number 14, Marley Taylor. And the senior, number 21, Ellie Taylor. Those are the 5 who will be on the floor to begin things for the Lady Red Devils.
Do it, Scott. Kirsten Jones has, in the last couple of weeks, has done a tremendous job on defense. She very active hands, poking the ball away, just creating problems. And that's what these Lady Red Devils have done pretty well all season. They can't get the shot to fall, create problems.
Friday night they did a really good job defensively, and with a roster that only has 7, you know, you're facing a team that only has 7 on the roster, defense is going to be key. If you can wear them down early, you can take control of this one and put it away early. Aubrey May jumping center, and Jessieville controls the opening tip. We're underway. Lady Red Devils come out in kind of a 2-3 look, a little bit of a switch up there, sort of morphing into some man coverage, and McKinley Kaufman's going to be called with a foul as Jessieville drove in to try to get a shot off, and shot's no good, but she's going to go to the line for 2.
One thing to note, number 14, Marley Taylor, who does a lot of the ball handling for the Lady Red Devils, does have got a splint-looking thing on her arm, and maybe I was unobservant on Sunday, but I didn't notice that being there on Sunday morning at church.
Yeah, she's got her wrist taped up and does have a splint, looks to have a splint on the finger there, and that's her shooting hand, her right hand. She has the ball in the backcourt. Jessieville goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. They have an early 1-0 lead. Kirsten Jones with it in the front court, over to Ellie Taylor on the left wing. Back to Kirsten at the point. Kirsten now goes to the right wing. Marley Taylor down in the corner to McKinley Kaufman. McKinley back to Kirsten. Kirsten looks to drive, hands it off to McKinley. McKinley to Ellie Taylor, top of the key, 3-pointer on the way. It's no good. Going to go out of bounds. That's going to go to Jessieville. Ellie Taylor with a good look, just not able to connect. Red Devils trail 1-0 to the Jessieville Lady Lions.
McKinley Kaufman's going to be the one that comes up and meets her mid-court.
Drive inside, shot no good. Jessieville goes over the back for the rebound, and so that's going to go the other way. Lady Red Devils going to take possession. Both teams with an early foul here, less than 1 minute into the contest. Still just a single point on the board from a Jessieville free throw, as the Lady Red Devils now have it. Kirsten Jones to Marley Taylor with a 3 on the way from the right corner. No good. Ball comes off. A little odd. Aubrey May was in good shape for the rebound, but she wasn't able to hold on to it. Now there's a fight for it, tie ball, and Lady Red Devils are going to have the possession arrow working in their favor.
Evidently, Marley doesn't feel like that thing is going to affect how she shoots the ball. She had a good look, and she took it. She has another good look.
Corner 3 by Marley, in and out. McKinley Kaufman with the rebound. Her put back is no good. She's fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line for 2.
Good look there by Marley Taylor. Just kind of an in and out bounce by the ball there. Good job by McKinley to go up and get it and put it back up, draw the foul. Let's see if she can get this one up here, get 2 points for her team.
McKinley Kaufman, first free throw's up and good. That ties us at 1. 6:43 left to go in the first quarter. Kaufman's going to have one more coming. Her second free throw attempt is good as well. 2 early points for McKinley Kaufman, and the Lady Red Devils have the lead.
Just got the medical report from the eldest Taylor sister. She says Marley is just a sprain.
Just a sprain.
Just a sprain.
Just a sprain on the shooting hand.
Yes.
Jessieville works it inside. A couple of shots up, no good. Rebound is good on that putback, and so the Lady Lions retake the lead 3-2 with 6:20 left. Kirsten Jones tried to get it inside to Aubrey May. Ball was knocked away. McKinley Kaufman came up with it. She's tied up, so Jessieville going to have it as the possession arrow works in their favor.
Good job by number 13 there for Jessieville, just to reach in there with McKinley, go into the basket and just grab the jump ball.
A little bit of pressure. Now McKinley Kaufman backs off and going to pick her up at half court. Jessieville gets it in. There's a three-pointer on the way. It's good.
Man, Jessieville causing problems for Atkins early, and Red Devils going to get
Sorry, Zach. Jessieville takes a 6-2 lead, and Coach Callie Kelly wants a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Is our score. 6 minutes to go exactly, so we're 2 minutes into this thing, and Jessieville is being very aggressive so far. Built a 4-point lead early on, and Coach Callie Kelly not happy with the way her girls are playing, and she's letting them know about it right now in this timeout.
Yeah, Lady Red Devils have had a lot of opportunities. They've had some good-looking shots, hadn't been able to get them to fall, but really, I think what frustrated Coach is they're giving up the ghost on defense right now. Just kind of left the shooter wide open. Ellie had to crash out and make a leap for it, and you don't ever want a player to be in that position.
Kirsten Jones with it for the Lady Red Devils, gets it into the front court. Over to Marley Taylor. Over to Ellie. Ellie thought about a three, passed on it. Back to Marley. Back to Kirsten Jones. Lady Red Devils not really moving much on offense. Kind of stagnant. There's a three from the point by Ellie, no good, and Jessieville comes down with the rebound.
Lady Red Devils continue the cold streak.
They did a good job Friday night on the offensive glass and just not doing it so far tonight. Jessieville getting all of the rebounds. Lady Red Devils only getting a single look most of the time down the floor. Jessieville with it. Shot, kind of a runner from the left side, no good. Ball batted around. It's going to be off of Jessieville. Lady Red Devils going to have possession in the backcourt. Mila Kaufman's going to check in now for the Lady Red Devils. She's going to come in for Aubrey May. Mila has played well the last several games. She's in the game early last week. She had 10 free throws that she sunk. In the game the other night, she had 7. She's really good from the free throw line, good at drawing contact. Lady Red Devils with it. McKinley Kaufman with a drive down to the block. She goes up. Shot is blocked, but they're going to say there was a foul. McKinley's going to go back to the free throw line. The only points of the contest tonight for the Lady Red Devils have been from McKinley Kaufman at the free throw line earlier. She's going to get a chance at 2 more here.
This is one of the things that McKinley does so well. She is so scrappy. She'll go up, get a rebound, and then she's not afraid of contact. She's not afraid of getting fouled. She'll go up strong with it. And she usually does a great job of making her free throws. Sunk the first one, and the second one falls as well, and that's going to close the gap a little bit as McKinley has all 4 of the Lady Red Devils points.
McKinley Kaufman 4 for 4 in the early going from the free throw line for the Lady Red Devils. That foul by Jessieville, Zach, just to note on their big, that was her second, so she's had to take a seat, and we mentioned the lack of depth for the Lady Lions. So fight for the loose ball, and it's going to be off of the Lady Red Devils. Jessieville's going to have it now. They're going to call a timeout. It is going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a quick break, 30-second break. We'll be right back with more Lady Red Devil basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. The Jessieville Lady Lions 6-4. Jessieville looks to inbound from the side. Jessieville with it into the front court. Ball knocked away, and Jessieville saves it, but they save it right to Kirsten Jones, the Lady Red Devils, and she's going to be fouled.
Yeah, she got blindsided, kind of got clocked there from behind a little bit, but she does come away with it.
It's going to be the 3rd team foul on Jessieville with 4:35 to go, so Lady Red Devils two fouls away from shooting now for the rest of the first quarter. Kirsten Jones sets up the offense, gets it over to Ellie Taylor on the left wing. There's a shot from Marley straight away, no good. And Jessieville comes down with a rebound again. Lady Red Devils not able to pull down any offensive rebounds so far.
And haven't been able to get the shot to fall, haven't been able to get the offensive rebound. And now they're going to send Jessieville to the line for 2.
Drive inside, shot's no good, but there's a foul, and that's going to be on Ellie Taylor, her first, team's third. And you mentioned it, Zach, that was a shooting foul, so Jessieville going to go to the line with a chance to put 2 more on the board.
I think the Lady Red Devils may be looking to change up the game plan a little bit here. That 3 is just not falling tonight. Attack the paint.
Yeah.
Attack the paint.
And they did a good job of that the other night. Three-pointer outside shot was not falling early, and they got more aggressive and drove in, and then that opened things up a little bit.
That's really what led to the win last Tuesday.
Yeah, Jessieville goes 1 for 2. Ellie Taylor comes down with the rebound on that miss, and now Marley has it back to Ellie on the right wing. Ellie looking to drive. Dumps it off to McKinley Kaufman, to Jones, over to Marley, back to Jones. KJ gets it inside to McKinley Kaufman. The ball knocked away from the backside. It's going to stay with the Lady Red Devils as the Jessieville Lady Line got her hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. Jones inbounds to Ellie. Ellie to Marley. Straightaway 3. No good. Mila Kaufman with the rebound. Ball knocked away from her, and Jessieville tries to save it. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Red Devils.
Real physical down there. Ball just kind of had a nice bounce for the Lady Red Devils. Inbound to Taylor.
Marley gets it inside to Mila. Mila back out in the corner to McKinley. Her 3 is good.
Oh, that was pretty. McKinley Kaufman.
Inside-out action. That's what we talked about just a minute ago. Just, that outside shot was not falling early. Work it inside. That opens a look up for that corner 3, and good things happen when you get the ball into the post.
Yes, sir. And all 7 of these points belong to McKinley Kaufman.
McKinley's got 4 from the free throw line, and then that corner 3. We're tied up at 7. Now McKinley with a steal on the other end. KJ bringing the ball up the court. Coach Callie Kelly shouting some instruction and encouragement for her girls. KJ with it. Try to get a backdoor cut with Ellie. Ellie backs out. She's going to shoot a 3 to the right side, and it's good.
There it is. Lady Red Devils sparking it up from 3. Ellie Taylor getting her first points of the night. Pushing the lead to 3.
10-7. 2:38 left in the first quarter. There's a drive by Jessieville. Layup from the left side is good.
She shot that a few times tonight, that little running hook.
And there's a steal by Jessieville. And coast to coast, that layup is good, and they retake the lead at 11-10. 4
points in short order there for Jessieville to come back.
Lady Red Devils had a 6-point run. Jessieville now with a 5-point run, a 4-point run. Ball worked inside to Mila Kaufman. Mila tried to dribble drive, and the ball is tied up. And ball's going to go over to Jessieville as they make another substitution.
That's a tall girl.
She's a tall girl.
She makes Mila look short.
Yeah.
That's a very tall girl.
Yep, she's 6 foot or better.
She's 6 or better.
So Jessieville with a size advantage over the Lady Red Devils. Lady Lions with it. There's a steal by Ellie Taylor.
Great steal there, pushing it.
Numbers for the Lady Red Devils. Ellie tried to get it across the lane to McKinley Kaufman. Pass just a little too tall for McKinley, goes out of bounds. Good opportunity for the Lady Red Devils. It was not to be.
Well, that one hurt Taylor just a little bit late on that pass.
Jessieville with it now into the front court. 1:35 left on the first quarter clock. Lady Lions lead 11-10. And there's a drive, and the ball goes out of bounds as Ellie Taylor applying defense. She just kind of pulled the chair out from under the girl and let her fall.
And that ball's going to go to Lady Red Devils.
Yeah, she dribbled it out of bounds. As Brooklyn Wilcutt comes into the game for the Lady Red Devils, and she's going to bring the ball up the court. Brooklyn played really well Friday night, especially on the defensive end of things. Ball inside to Mila. She kicks it out to Ellie Taylor. Straightaway three, no good. Long rebound comes to Jessieville. The Lady Lions slow things down just a little bit here.
You know, with the size that Jessieville has on the court right now, they are shutting down that paint.
And they get it inside, and just a turnaround.
Man.
Not really a jumper, just turnaround set shot, no good. And the Lady Devils come away with it. Marley gets it inside to Mila. Mila tried to get a pass to McKinley Kaufman. McKinley had started to cut.
Yeah.
Mila threw it behind her. It's another turnover for the Lady Red Devils.
It's a little miscommunication there between a duo that usually Kaufman to Kaufman is usually pretty set.
47 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jessieville with a 1-point lead, 11-10. And Jessieville's going to throw it out of bounds. And they're going to say a Lady Red Devil touched it last. I don't think we ever got a hand on it. Nevertheless, Jessieville going to inbound right in front of the Lady Red Devil bench. They do get it into the corner. Now dribble it back out up top. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 30 on the game clock. So we are closing in on the end of the first quarter. There's another steal by Ellie Taylor, and Ellie is knocked to the floor.
Ellie went and got that steal, and then she got walloped. Absolutely walloped.
I think she kind of got the wind knocked out of her there. And she's...
Yeah, she looks like she may need to take a minute there.
Yeah, the officials recognize that and blow the whistle. Give her just a second to catch her breath. And she's going to be okay, so she's going to stay in. Brooklyn Wilcutt brings it up the floor for the Lady Red Devils. Shot clock off, 18 seconds to go. Ball inside. Mila Kaufman with a nice pass to Aubrey May. Aubrey not able to finish.
And Aubrey again is going in there, and that number 55 is tall. I mean, Aubrey's not short, and she's giving up 7 inches. There's another set shot. Rebound there by Ellie, and she just...
Just one from three-quarter court that goes off the backboard, no good. And that's going to bring an end to the first quarter. Lady Red Devils trail the Jessieville Lady Lions 11-10. We're going to take a 1-minute break and come back with second quarter action. This is Lady Red Devil basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. McKinley Kaufman hit a couple of free throws while we were away at break, and Jessieville turned it over. Now we got a three on the way from Ellie Taylor. No good. Aubrey May comes down with a rebound. Try to get a pass over to Brooklyn Wilcutt. Ball knocked out of bounds by Jessieville. Going to stay with the Lady Red Devils. Lady Red Devils have retaken the lead, 12-11 on those two McKinley Kaufman free throws. McKinley is now 6 of 6 on the night from the free throw line. Inbound to McKinley. She gets it to Ellie Taylor in the corner. Straightaway three from Aubrey May. Banks in.
Man, robbing from the bank tonight. Aubrey May nailed that thing. Looking like Tim Duncan on that bank shot.
Kind of a tough angle for the bank shot. Straight away from distance, and Aubrey May buried it. Lady Red Devils now with a 15-11 lead. Three on the way from Jessieville. It's good.
Answers right back.
Long three-pointer.
Yeah, answers right back.
Cuts the Lady Red Devil lead to 1 at 15-14 with 6:34 to go before halftime. Brooklyn Wilcutt over to Marley Taylor. Inside to Aubrey. Back out to McKinley in the corner. Three, no good. Long rebound. Brooklyn Wilcutt saves it inbounds. Now Marley with a three.
Deep.
And that's a good shot from Marley Taylor.
My goodness, Marley Taylor dripping it from deep. She was 4 feet behind the three-point line.
And that gets the Red Devil student section on their feet and making some noise as the Lady Red Devil lead is 4 now, 18-14. Jessieville with a drive inside. Shot no good, but there's a whistle and a foul. That's going to be against Ellie Taylor. And that's her second.
Man, big sequence there. Got a three-pointer on this end. Jessieville answers right back. Marley Taylor comes down and hits a deep three. Goes back down there, and now we're at the line. But, man, the momentum here in this arena in Atkins is getting pretty loud, Scott.
First free throw by Jessieville is good. Ellie Taylor going to take a seat with those two fouls, and Taylor Wilcutt checks in for her. Taylor, the sophomore, has played really well of late. Second free throw by Jessieville is good, and that cuts the lead to 2, 18-16. Atkins with the lead, 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Marley Taylor to Aubrey May to Taylor Wilcutt, back to Marley, and Marley kind of winced when she caught that one, that finger jam. There's a three on the way from Taylor Wilcutt, no good, and Jessieville pulls down the rebound.
Yeah, I noticed that a couple of passes ago. About every time Marley receives the ball, she winces.
We mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast that Marley has a splint on one of those fingers on her right hand, and we'll see how that affects her throughout this one.
So far, it hadn't affected her just a whole lot. If she is in pain, she's probably not going to tell anybody about it.
Yeah. Brooklyn Wilcutt picks up a foul. That's her first. That's the team's second. Jessieville inbounds under their basket. And there's a drive, shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Jessieville comes away with it. Second attempt, no good. Third attempt is good. So they tie the game at 18. Lady Red Devils not doing a real good job on the glass on either end so far tonight.
And Jessieville's got quite a bit of a size advantage over the Lady Red Devils, especially when Mila's not in the game, as they just turned the ball over.
Taylor Wilcutt tried to get a skip pass down to McKinley Kaufman, and Jessieville steps in front of it, intercepts it, and down on the other end, there's going to be a foul, and they're going to say that's on the floor.
It's a third team foul there for the Red Devils.
Second foul on Brooklyn Wilcutt. Jessieville set to inbound it. Marley goes down.
She is in pain.
And Jessieville banks a shot in, taking advantage of Marley Taylor hitting the floor.
Yeah, Marley caught herself with that wrist and in some obvious pain right now.
Lady Lions retake the lead 20-18. Marley Taylor with it to McKinley Kaufman in the right corner. McKinley has it knocked away. Taylor Wilcutt chases it down before it goes out of bounds. Marley with it. She's going to try a straightaway three from distance. No good. McKinley Kaufman with a rebound. Marley gets it to McKinley in the corner. McKinley's going to drive. Cut off and try to get it to Aubrey May, and fight for the ball is going to be tied up, and the possession arrow goes with Jessieville.
Yep.
As they make a sub. Jessieville with that short bench, but they're going to it often tonight.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities here. And this is the smallest Jessieville's been so far in this game, so it'll be interesting to see if the Lady Red Devils will just attack the paint.
Instead, it's Jessieville who attacks and they get inside and not able to convert, and that's a frustration foul right there. She's saying she was fouled on a shot attempt and didn't get a call, so she comes back and fouls Taylor Wilcutt really hard, and so that's foul 90 feet away from the basket on Jessieville.
And the student section is most certainly letting her hear about it.
They are.
A little bit of that home field advantage.
Second team foul of this second quarter for Jessieville. They have the lead 20-18. Lady Red Devils looking to answer back and retake the lead. Instead, going to turn it over here right in front of the Jessieville bench. Mila Kaufman and Kirsten Jones come in. Taylor Wilcutt and somebody else is going to have to go have a seat. Now Brooklyn Wilcutt going to go off. So the five on the floor for the Lady Red Devils: KJ, Kirsten Jones, Marley Taylor, Mila Kaufman, Aubrey May, and McKinley Kaufman. And there is a foul on a moving screen by Jessieville. Going to be their third team foul of the second quarter.
Yeah, that was a rare mistake here in the second quarter by these ladies from Jessieville. They have not made a lot of mistakes here as they have rallied back against the Lady Red Devils. And there's a steal.
Bit of a lazy pass there. Jessieville steps in front of it, and they go down for the layup, make it 22-18.
Man, Jessieville really making us pay for mistakes right now. They're going to have to tighten up ship if they want to bring this thing back around.
Lady Red Devils just not looking crisp tonight. Haven't really made a lot of noise on the boards. Haven't played great defense. Been a little lazy with the passes at times. Trail now by 4. McKinley Kaufman has it with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Long three-pointer by Marley Taylor from straight away, and she buried it.
Man, Lady Red Devils needed that one really bad. Marley Taylor coming up big tonight with those three-pointers in crucial moments. Jessieville is not playing like they're next to last in the conference.
They're not. They're making the Lady Red Devils earn it tonight.
Absolutely.
22-21, and there was a walk before a three-point shot attempt. That's going to be a turnover by the Lady Lions.
You got to wonder, Scott, I'm just kind of observing things. Ellie Taylor got really rocked there at the end of the first quarter and still has not come back into the game here.
Well, she picked up a foul and had to take a seat. She got 2 fouls pretty quick there in the second quarter.
Probably that.
I don't think it has anything to do with her physical condition. There's a drive by McKinley Kaufman. She's fouled on the way to the basket. She'll shoot 2 more free throws. McKinley 6 of 6 from the free throw stripe tonight. Going to get a chance to add to her tally.
McKinley was keeping the ladies in the game there at the very beginning. The first 7 points were hers, and Marley Taylor has picked up work where she left off. This one, first miss of the night for McKinley. This senior has had a great senior season this year.
She was one of 3 Lady Red Devil volleyball players honored in the junior high game for all conference. She converts her second free throw. That gives her 10 points on the night.
And McKinley's a stud athlete. She'll play basketball, volleyball. She's about to go into softball season.
She will probably potentially be all conference in all 3 sports her senior year. That's how good of an athlete she is. Three-pointer on the way for Jessieville. No good. McKinley Kaufman with the rebound. Kirsten Jones gets it to Marley Taylor. Marley with a drive. Gets it inside to Aubrey May. Good job there. Nice entry pass. Aubrey not able to convert. And Mila Kaufman fighting for the rebound. All going to be tied up. Possession arrow favors the Lady Red Devils.
Ellie Taylor's going to come in for Mila Kaufman here.
Lady Red Devils going to inbound. Somebody's going to have to throw it in. Now Ellie Taylor steps over there. Looking to inbound it. Gets it to Marley on the right wing to Ellie in the right corner. Three-pointer on the way. No good. A little long. McKinley Kaufman gets the ball after it was batted around. Jessieville tried to run with it. Ball knocked away. Lady Red Devils come away with it. Marley thought about a 3. Gets it over to Ellie. 3 on the way. Good. Ellie Taylor for 3. Her second of the night from the right wing. And the Lady Red Devils now have a 25-22 lead, and Jessieville takes a timeout. Let's see. it's a full timeout or a 30-second one. It is a 30-second one. We're going to keep it right here. 1:56 to go in the second quarter. Lady Red Devils have retaken the lead. Bit of a back-and-forth game so far, and at times both teams have been sloppy with the ball, not seeing their shots go down. But really, the surprising thing to me is as good as the Lady Red Devils were last week on the glass, on the offensive and defensive ends tonight, they haven't been as aggressive on the rebounding, and that's kept Jessieville in it so far.
Yeah, Jessieville's done a tremendous job just boxing out, getting the ball to fall their way. It's really been kind of a game of momentum here, too. At the beginning of the second quarter, Jessieville came roaring back in this thing. Really felt like Atkins was on their heels, but now Atkins really pushing the issue here, got Jessieville on their heels after that huge three-pointer from Ellie Taylor.
Jessieville inbounds in the back court. Lady Red Devils coming out in a little bit of a 1-2-2, and there's a three-pointer by Jessieville that's good to tie the game again at 25. 1:40 left to go before halftime. And that back and forth continues as we're tied now. McKinley Kaufman with it. Gets it down to Mila Kaufman. Mila with a good drive inside. Shot doesn't go. Ball batted away, and now Jessieville comes away with the loose ball rebound. They're going to slow things down just a little bit as we approach 1 minute to go before the half. Jessieville works it into the corner. There's a little runner from about 15 feet. No good. Aubrey May clears the rebound for the Lady Red Devils. KJ pushes it ahead to Marley. Marley with the dribble on the right side. Gets it to Aubrey May trailing. Aubrey gets down in the paint.
My.
Shot up. No good, but she is fouled.
Man.
And she's going to go to the free throw line with 58 seconds left and a chance to give the Lady Red Devils the lead once again.
Yeah, she took one right to the schnoz right there. See if Aubrey can knock this down.
Aubrey giving up several inches there on that one and still very aggressive as she took it to the hole. Her first free throw is up and good. She'll have one more coming. Second free throw by May. A little strong, no good. Jessieville clears the rebound. Lady Red Devils with a 26-25 lead. 50 seconds to go before halftime. Jessieville with an open look just inside the three-point line. Air ball. Aubrey May with the rebound. Lady Red Devils. Three-pointer on the way from Marley Taylor. It's long, and Jessieville with the rebound. Tied up immediately, and Lady Red Devils going to have the ball with the possession arrow in their favor. So 34 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Lady Red Devils can hold for the last shot if they choose to do so. Now we're going to have a discussion by the officials. Let's see.
Possession arrow has it going to the Red Devils.
And they're going to
put it the other way.
They're going to overrule that. Let's see. Now we got an official over at the scores table trying to clear things up here. Coach Callie Kelly over to listen in and offer her advice on things. Of course, I'm sure she's saying that it's our ball. That's her take on it.
That's my take as well. Yeah,
and now the officials are going to reconvene.
Man, got another conversation we've got to have about this thing.
Quite a bit of discussion going on here.
Yeah, this little break in the action here with 34 seconds left and Atkins with a 1-point lead.
Here's a bit of an interesting stat for you, Zach. And this is unofficial, but according to my calculations, the Lady Red Devils do not have a 2-point field goal in this contest so far.
Really?
Everything has either been from the free throw line or from beyond the arc.
You know what? I'm trying to think of a 2-pointer, and I think you're right. No, I think you're exactly right.
They've had several drives inside and not converted because they've fouled and gone to the free throw line and done a really good job from the free throw line tonight. Only had 2 misses thus far. After a lengthy discussion, Lady Red Devils are going to keep the ball.
That's a wild stat.
Marley inbounds it to McKinley Kaufman. McKinley inside, shot rolls around, does not fall, and Jessieville comes away with a rebound.
I think McKinley was really trying to get to the free throw line there.
Yeah, she was trying to draw contact and no whistle. Now Jessieville has a chance at the last shot, and they're going to throw up a wild layup attempt and get bailed out on a foul there.
It's just a matter of if it's on Marley or May.
Yeah, let's see. Official slowly making his way to the scores table. That is going to be on Marley Taylor, and that's her first. That's the team's fifth. 17 seconds left to go before halftime. Jessieville going to have 2 shots here from the free throw line to try to take the lead. They tie it up there, 26-26, as that first free throw is good.
Ellie Taylor's going to check back in here for Miley Kaufman.
And Ellie has 2 fouls. I would hate for her to pick up a third here with just 18 seconds before halftime.
Ellie's giving up a foot of height down there.
Second free throw by Jessieville up, and it's in and out, and Aubrey May comes down with the rebound. 16 seconds. Lady Red Devils with a chance to get the lead. We're tied up at 26. Clock down to 8. McKinley with it at the top of the key. And now Ellie's going to put up a 3. No good. And that's going to bring an end to the first half. We're all tied up at 26 between the Atkins Lady Red Devils and the Jessieville Lady Lions. We're going to take a 3-minute break, come back and recap first half scoring and get you set for second half action. This is Lady Red Devil basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Inside Red Devil Gymnasium, and the Lady Red Devils are all tied up with the Lady Lions of Jessieville, 26-26. Run down some scoring for you in the first half. McKinley Kaufman leads the Lady Red Devils in scoring with 10 points. She is 7 of 8 from the free throw line tonight, has a 3-pointer. Marley Taylor and Ellie Taylor each with 6 on 2 3-pointers. Aubrey May has gone 1 for 2 from the free throw line, and she has a 3-pointer as well. No 2-point field goals for the Lady Red Devils in the first half. Everything came from the free throw line or beyond the arc. and they are tied with Jessieville at 26-26. Zach, what are your thoughts on the first half?
I can't believe we don't have a two-pointer.
Well, it's not from lack of trying. They have
No,
Lady Red Devils
right.
have been aggressive at times and gone into the paint and drawn the fouls, just not been able to convert. And early on, the three-point shot was not falling, but things have kind of opened up a little bit as we went through that first half. And Lady Red Devils have seen a few go down, fortunately.
I think the key to this second half, Scott, they have got to lock down the boards. They have been dominated on offensive and defensive boards. And I know they're giving up some size to Jessieville, but when you outnumber their team by so many and they're rotating 7 girls in and out, boxing out's a hustle play.
Right.
You've just got to get to the ball. So if they want to come out and they want to finish this thing strong, they're going to have to dominate on the boards. I look to see them get some 2-point conversions, and probably, with that, they're going to get to the line some more. But I'm not going to be mad if they come out and get hot from 3 either.
Oh, no, I wouldn't be mad at that at all. And they did see some of those go down toward the end of the first half there. That outside shot started to open up a little bit. But we said it during the early going in this game, they were settling for outside shots to begin with.
Yes.
And the difference down the stretch was they were being more aggressive and trying to get the ball inside and working it back out. That roar you hear from the crowd here, Coach Matt Porter is doing the $2 chance for a putt from three-quarter court to win $250, sponsored by Spence's Flowers and Gifts, little fundraiser here for the Red Devil Athletic Program. And last Tuesday night at home against Two Rivers, they were lined up to do this at halftime, and he had to turn people away, and it's kind of the same thing tonight. They got close to cashing in, but didn't quite make it. Now the all-conference football player, Kenny Rivas, is going to take his shot, and he's wide left.
Man, he didn't have too many kicks that were wide left this year. Yeah, Kenny's getting booed as he goes off to the court by his student section there.
I will say very vocal student section. They've shown up in mass tonight, and they're making a lot of noise. And
they have given Jessieville the business all night long.
That's right. Yep, second half, we're about 6 minutes away from that, and Lady Red Devils going to have to be aggressive, and I think really take it to the Lady Lions, and with the advantage in terms of just numbers of bodies available, should be able to tire the Lady Lions out down the stretch and hopefully pull away a little bit. We've got a close one here. We're tied up at 26. We're going to take a 3-minute break and come back and get you set for the second half. This is Lady Red Devil basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. just a couple minutes away from getting started with the second half, and we've still got some people trying to win $250 with a putt from the free throw line on the other end. And that one's going to be close. It goes just wide right. Lady Red Devils tied with the Lady Lions of Jessieville 26-26. And we mentioned before the break there that both teams a little sloppy at times in the first half, and it's been a back and forth contest throughout. And no surprise that we're tied at the first half. And this is a game that the Lady Red Devils should be able to pull away in the second half if they come out and play aggressive here in the early going in the second half. And I would expect that that's what they're maybe what they've talked about in the locker room at halftime. Neither team able to come out and do their warm-ups because of all the putting taking place, Zach.
Yeah, Scott, as we sit here and observe this, I am confident of two things. Number one, the girls are getting agitated, and number two, I'm not meant to commentate golf. It's very, you have the voice for golf. I felt very confident, as you said. It's going to be wide to the right, very, very calming. I don't have that. I don't.
There's a putt from 60 feet.
Don't let the Jessieville kid win. Don't let the Jessieville kid win. Nope.
But he's just wide right. That was my golf commentator voice.
You did a great job there.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
I don't know if we have golf commentating on 100.9 Quick FM,
I don't think so.
Maybe we should add that to the repertoire.
Maybe.
Do we have an Atkins golf team?
We do, yeah.
Well.
We certainly do.
Well,
boys and girls.
Why don't we go commentate?
Well.
What days do they do that? Because I'm off on Mondays. I
don't know. You can talk to Coach Burke about that. He's the golf coach.
Well, we are at the top of the third quarter, about to inbound and start the action here. Lady Red Devils and Jessieville are all tied up at 26. Let's see if the Lady Red Devils can pull off a win here at home.
Jessieville with the opening possession. There's a steal by Marley Taylor. Down to the other end for the Lady Red Devils. She's going to pull it back out, give it to Kirsten Jones, who sets up the offense. Marley down in the corner to McKinley Kaufman. Gets it inside to Aubrey May. Back out to McKinley. McKinley with a drive. Lost the handle on it. Picked it up. Got it to Ellie. Into Aubrey. Down to McKinley. Some good high post to low post action. Aubrey May comes up with a loose ball. She gets our first 2-point field goal
yes, sir.
Of the contest.
Yes,
that's
sir.
The first points of the second half. They go to Aubrey May. And that gives the Lady Red Devils a lead 28-26.
Great job just moving the ball there by the Lady Red Devils, getting it down low to Aubrey May so she can get up and make the basket.
3 on the other end for Jessieville is no good, and it goes out of bounds. Lady Red Devils going to inbound it.
Good clapping defense there by Ellie Taylor.
Yeah, closed out with the clap, and that caused a short 3-point attempt for Jessieville. Marley Taylor with it. To Aubrey May at the high post. In the corner to McKinley Kaufman. 3 is good. McKinley Kaufman continues to be hot. That is her 13th point on the night. She's got 2 3-pointers, and the rest of her points have come from the free throw line.
Uno Dos Trace dropping it down from the corner.
Lady Lions with it now. Looking to answer back. Lady Red Devils have started this third quarter on a 5-0 run. Good defense by the Lady Red Devils. Shot clock down to 10. Near steal by Marley Taylor. Now Jessieville with a runner inside. Shot is no good, and Ellie Taylor with the rebound. Great defensive possession there for the Lady Red Devils. On the other end, Ellie Taylor. Pull-up shot from about 10 feet, no good. Fight for it. Jessieville comes away with it.
Yeah, Ellie just a little bit strong on that floater right there. Almost had a chance to get the rebound, but couldn't come down with it.
A little bit of an odd angle there for her.
Yeah.
She was closing in from the baseline and pulled up from about 10, or like you said, kind of a combo between a jump shot and a floater and just not able to get it to go. Jessieville saves the ball inbounds, and they throw up a wild shot. No good. Marley Taylor pulls down the rebound, gives it over to Kirsten Jones, and she's going to bring it up the floor for the Lady Red Devils.
Yeah, Jessieville definitely looking for a blocking foul there. Is not going to get that.
Ellie up to Marley, inside to Aubrey, back out to Ellie. Her three-pointer from the right wing, no good. And that student section was ready to erupt if that shot had gone down. Jessieville now with it. They're looking to answer. Desperate to get some points on the board here in the second half. There's a push-off and a three-point attempt. But before the shot attempt, there's going to be a full timeout taken by Jessieville. We're going to take a 30-second break on the air. This is Lady Red Devil basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back after this. Third quarter, Lady Red Devils have started the third quarter with a 5-0 run to take a 31-26 lead. And Jessieville took a timeout to talk things over. They're going to inbound it with 21 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, Lady Red Devils came out in the third quarter, and they have been all about that business. Hitting a couple of really crucial shots there. McKinley Kaufman really popping off from the three-pointer over there, getting our first two-point bucket. And the Lady Red Devils, I think the biggest story so far in this third quarter, man, they have been very aggressive on defense.
There's a drive.
Wow.
Shot up by Jessieville is good.
Just kind of a wild floater there.
Really just a low-line drive shot, too. And now on the other end, there's a steal by Jessieville. The Lady Red Devils were looking to get into their offense, and another pass. It just wasn't on the mark, and Jessieville's going to return the favor. They tried to work it inside. Pass goes between the legs of their big and out of bounds. Lady Red Devil's going to have it.
Man, the student section tonight is just going off.
They're making a lot of noise over there.
Bunch of football players over there is what it is.
Well, it helped that they offered the students free pizza tonight. If you feed them, they will come. There's a drive inside by McKinley Kaufman. She gets her two-point shot to fall, and she is fouled. She's going to go back to the free throw line. Made a pretty good living at the free throw line in the first half. 7 out of 8 was the senior Kaufman. She's going to have a chance at one more here. Try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, she's definitely paying the rent down there tonight. McKinley's having a great night, good season. This senior is trying to make it happen. And there it is. She gets the three-point play in the and one. Puts the Red Devils up 34-28.
4:25 left to go in the third. Jessieville with it. They get the ball to the high post and now try to throw it back out, and they're going to have a backcourt violation.
Another turnover there that the Lady Red Devils forced on defense. And, man, they have turned on the fire here in the third quarter. Halfway through, they have exploded here, put up 8 points in short order.
Kirsten Jones with it. Gives it to Ellie Taylor on the right wing. Ellie to McKinley Kaufman in the corner. Inside to Aubrey May. Aubrey backs her defender down. Gets it out to Marley. Back to Aubrey. Aubrey
that was
standing at the free throw line. I like her with that shot from 15 feet. She gives it off to Ellie Taylor. Ellie looking to drive. Gives it to Aubrey. Just inside the three-point line straight away. Shot doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound. Kirsten Jones had her hands on it.
Yeah.
It'll be a loose ball out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by the Lady Red Devils. So Jessieville going to have possession.
Yeah, I don't think the ladies knew that I don't think the Lady Red Devils knew they were fighting over the same ball together.
Yeah, 2 Lady Red Devils had their hands on it and knocked it out of bounds.
But you're right. I really like Aubrey May from that mid-range shot. She hesitated on the first one, was looking to make a pass, but, man, that first shot would have been hers.
Jessieville now with the drive inside. Shot no good. Ellie Taylor pulls down the rebound, and she's going to be fouled in the backcourt. That is the second team foul on the Jessieville Lady Lions in this third quarter.
Student section letting them have it. You can't do that.
Lady Red Devil lead is 6, 34-28. McKinley Kaufman with it in the corner. Now Marley has it in the corner for three. No good. Backside rebound, Ellie Taylor.
Great job rebounding that
Skip
ball.
pass to Marley. Now McKinley with it in the corner. She's going to drive.
Oh, good move.
Great step through. Euro step. McKinley Kaufman up and in for two.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. McKinley just Euroed her girl all the way over to the
And
UK.
there was a walk that was not called on the other end as Jessieville has it. McKinley Kaufman has those long strides when she gets inside, and she is very effective with that Euro step on the drive. We've seen her convert that all year long. Double team there in the corner by the Lady Red Devils, force a bad pass, and they get a turnover as Kirsten Jones comes out with it.
Good job by Kirsten Jones to bring that back against the flow of traffic to prevent somebody from poking it out.
Inside at the free throw line to Aubrey May. Back to Ellie. Ellie with a shot fake. Drive inside. Her shot off the glass is no good. Ball batted around, and Jessieville comes up with it. Good look there by Ellie Taylor. Shot just did not fall. Lady Red Devils been more aggressive in this second half in the early going. We now get 2 minutes to go, and that's going to go over to the Lady Red Devils.
Great defense.
Yeah, Marley Taylor with some good defense. Got her hands on the ball and batted it back at Jessieville. All they could do was just knock it out of bounds, and Red Devil student section once again letting them hear it.
Hey Scott, I think my church would be willing to donate some more money up here to get the pizza for the students every night if this is the student section we have. I'll bring that up in our next business meeting.
There's a three from the right wing by Marley Taylor, no good. Kirsten Jones chases down the long rebound. Shot clock reset. And Lady Red Devils going to reset the offense. Ellie with it on the left wing to McKinley Kaufman, left corner. Her drive inside. Draws contact, no whistle. Her shot doesn't go. Fight for the loose ball. Kirsten Jones had her hands on it. She's going to be fouled. On the floor is the foul. That's the third team foul on the Lady Lions here in the third quarter. Lady Red Devils inbound it under their own basket. Marley Taylor going to throw it in. She gets it to Aubrey May. Aubrey to Marley in the corner. Marley pass on a three, gives it to Aubrey. She backs out, three-pointer on the way, bounces around, does not fall. Jessieville with the rebound, and Kirsten Jones with the steal. Marley thought about a long three, pass, gives it to Ellie. Ellie guarded closely straight away. McKinley with it in the corner. Her three-pointer, a little long. Ellie Taylor chases the ball down. She's going to put up three. It's good from the left wing. Ellie Taylor buries it.
Let's go!
She's got 9 on the night, all from distance. Lady Red Devil lead is now 11. There's a drive inside by Jessieville. Shot will not go. Aubrey May comes down with a rebound, and she is fouled.
Sorry, Scott, I had to take my headset off and scream there for a little bit. Watching our girls tear it up out here on the court. In short order, they have pushed this lead 39-28. My goodness, the explosion that has happened here in the third quarter.
35 seconds left to go. There's a three-pointer from the right wing by Marley Taylor. Won't go. McKinley Kaufman with the rebound. She puts a shot up. It's no good, but she's fouled. She's going to go back to the free throw line with 28 seconds left.
Go on, build that equity at the line. McKinley's going to build a nice house after this one.
And that is the fourth foul on number 13 for the Jessieville Lady Lions. And we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast they only have 7 players on their bench. So getting in foul trouble there as McKinley Kaufman connects on the free throw. She's going to have one more coming.
Man, they got this place quiet.
Her second attempt is up, and it's good. 41-28 is the Lady Red Devil lead.
McKinley Kaufman leading these ladies into this dominant performance in the third quarter.
Three-pointer on the other end by Jessieville is good, and they desperately needed that one to close the gap to 10. 15 seconds to go.
That was only their 5th point of this quarter so far. Brings it back to a 10-point lead. There's 7 seconds left here on the clock. McKinley driving. It's going to get poked out. Red Devils are going to keep possession of the ball with 4.5 left.
McKinley tried to drive down the left side of the lane. Ball knocked away. And Lady Red Devils are going to have a chance here with 4.5 seconds left as they inbound it. They get it into McKinley. She's going to drive. Her shot is up and in. And that's the way the third quarter is going to end. Lady Red Devils with a 43-31 lead at the end of 3. We're going to take a 1-minute break, come back with the fourth quarter. This is Lady Red Devil basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Devils have built a 43-31 lead. Zach, we were tied up 26-26 just 8 minutes ago. Lady Red Devils dominated that third quarter to build a 12-point lead, and if my count is correct, McKinley Kaufman had 12 points in that third quarter, and she is now one away from her career high.
What a way for McKinley to start off here tonight, just to keep it going here towards the end of the senior
Great
year.
entry pass by McKinley into Aubrey May, and she gets a bucket to start the fourth quarter to push the Lady Red Devil lead to 14, 45-31.
Man, just an explosion of offense and defense here for the Lady Red Devils in this second half now.
Jessieville looking to get on the board here in the fourth, and they're going to throw it out of bounds. It's going to go over to the Lady Red Devils.
Jessieville tremendously rattled. This student section, as we've mentioned multiple times, they are extremely loud here, and they've got these ladies fired up.
Lady Red Devils outscored the Lady Lions 17-6 in that third quarter, and they have continued that pace here in the fourth. There's McKinley Kaufman with a drive inside. Her shot will not go. Fight for the loose ball. Aubrey May got her hands on it. It was tied up. Possession arrow going to give the ball to the Jessieville Lady Lions. I think I heard McKinley say over the weekend that her career high was 23. She's sitting at 22 right now, so
well,
I like her chances.
I just texted her dad, so we'll get a we'll get a confirmation. Mark says he thinks it's 22 as well.
Okay. Ellie Taylor going for the steal. She's going to be charged with a foul. That's her third personal foul. That's the first team foul of the fourth quarter. Jessieville works it inside. Shot up from the left block, no good, and Aubrey May rips down the rebound.
Man, the rebounding has been tremendous here in the second half.
It has picked up in the second half.
Yeah,
Lady Red Devils not doing a very good job on either end in the first half, and the rebounding department have done much better in the second. There's a turnover. Jessieville coming back the other way, and there's a near steal by Ellie Taylor. Three-pointer on the way by Jessieville, no good. Aubrey May with another rebound.
Man, Aubrey May is getting it done on the boards tonight. Ellie Taylor's grabbed several. McKinley Kaufman's grabbed several as well.
Aubrey May with it just inside the free throw line. She's wide open.
That's her shot.
And I think she just had too long to think about it. She misses that shot, and Jessieville comes down with the rebound.
Miley Kaufman is on deck here to check in for the Lady Red Devils.
And there's a steal by Marley Taylor, and she was pushed out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say Jessieville knocked it out of bounds. Mila Kaufman checks in. Aubrey May going to take a rest.
Man, she deserves it.
Yeah,
Aubrey May deserves
really
a rest.
well.
It's been very, very physical down there in that paint, and Aubrey has just been fighting her way through it the entire time.
KJ brings it into the front court, gets it to Mila Kaufman, who dumps it down to McKinley Kaufman. Her shot is up, and it's good.
There it is.
And that gives McKinley 24 on the night.
It's going to be her career high. What a great way for this senior to continue on into the end of her senior season.
Ball knocked away by Ellie Taylor. Jessieville going to keep possession of it. Jessieville works it down into the post. Their shot up and no good, and Mila Kaufman comes down with the rebound.
Great defense there by McKinley Kaufman to get in the way, and another board for the Lady Red Devils.
Marley with it, gives it to McKinley in the corner. Back to KJ at the top. Over to Marley in the corner. Three-pointer, good.
Oh,
in and out.
Man.
Called it a little too quick.
Yeah,
it swirled around and went out of bounds.
Took a little trip around the rim there. Man, that one looked great. Oh.
And Jessieville knocked it out of bounds, so Lady Red Devils going to have possession of it. Get it inbounds to Mila Kaufman. She puts it up.
Man.
Good.
Tell you what, there's nothing pretty about the way Mila Kaufman shoots the ball, but, man, that thing does go in at a pretty efficient clip.
Unless she's shooting from the free throw line. She's got a good stroke from the free throw line. There's a drive on the other end by Jessieville. Shot's no good, but there's a foul. Let's see who they call that on. That is going to be on Ellie Taylor. That's her fourth. So Ellie Taylor, the senior, picks up her fourth foul with 4:50 to go in the fourth quarter. First free throw on the way by Jessieville, and it is good. Substitutions for the Lady Red Devils. We're going to have the Taylor sisters, the Wilcutt sisters, Brooklyn and Taylor. I have trouble with that because we do have two Taylor sisters. We've got two Kaufmans and we've got two Wilcutt sisters, and one of the Wilcutt sisters is Taylor Wilcutt. So second free throw by Jessieville is no good. Ball goes off a Lady Red Devil, and Brooklyn Wilcutt saved it inbounds, and Jessieville got it for a moment. Now the Lady Red Devils have it.
I think Milo was wanting to foul after she got hit in the face.
She did take a shot to the face. And she's got it in the side on the block. Her turnaround shot is no good, and Jessieville comes away with the rebound. They're going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Lady Red Devils.
Good job there by Molly getting in there, forcing that jump ball. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but continues on the hustle there.
KJ to inbound. Gets it to McKinley Kaufman. McKinley double teamed on the block. She gets it out to Taylor Wilcutt. Taylor passed on a three, gives it up to Brooklyn. Brooklyn got a little shove there. No whistle. Gets it over to KJ, and she's going to back up, regroup. McKinley with it on the right wing. Drive inside. Her shot will not go.
There's another
Kaufman
jump.
fighting for the rebound.
That's going to go to Jessieville.
And they're tied up on the floor. Jessieville will have it.
Man, with 4:09 left here in the fourth quarter, Lady Red Devils lead Jessieville 49-32. This second half has belonged to the Lady Red Devils.
Jessieville's going to call a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break on the air. This is Lady Red Devil basketball on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. To go in the fourth quarter. Lady Red Devils with a 17-point lead, 49-32. Zach, it is hard to believe that just a quarter and a half ago these two teams were tied at 26.
No, I would not have believed that at all. But then again, you just can't plan for the explosion that happened here in the third quarter. All the momentum shifted from kind of going back and forth, and it all belongs to the Lady Red Devils right now.
Jessieville with possession here, coming out of this timeout. KJ got her hand on it. Jessieville able to keep possession of it. There's a three-pointer on the way by the Lady Lions. No good, and KJ comes away with a long rebound. Gets it up court to McKinley. McKinley going to drive.
Yeah, she's going to get that charge.
She's going to be called with an offensive foul.
Yeah, she's going to get that charge. She was being really aggressive there.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to pass out, but she decided to linebacker that thing in there a little bit.
That's McKinley's second personal foul. That's the third team foul of this fourth quarter. Ellie Taylor has 4 fouls for the Lady Red Devils. She stays on the bench for the time being. There's a steal. Ball was knocked away by Brooklyn Wilcutt, and Kirsten Jones came away with the steal. Kirsten gave it off to McKinley and then was pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be an off-ball foul there.
Yeah, and it's one of those frustration fouls. You get the ball stolen away from you, and you just push the girl who stole it from you out of frustration. That is Jessieville's first team foul of the fourth quarter. Kirsten Jones with it, gives it to Taylor Wilcutt. Inside to McKinley Kaufman. McKinley with a turnaround. Move inside, step through. Her shot is good.
Man, McKinley is a menace down in the post. That was a great move there.
I believe that is the 26th point for McKinley Kaufman on the night. And Jessieville loses the ball out of bounds. Nothing going right for them in this second half.
And McKinley is that's gonna finish her night. A career night for McKinley Kaufman, and she's gonna go to the bench for a well-deserved rest to finish out this game.
Maddie Payne checks in for McKinley Kaufman. Kirsten Jones with it. Gives it off to Taylor Wilcutt. Taylor gets it inside to Mila. Mila has the ball stripped away as she was double-teamed on the block. Fight for the loose ball now, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Jessieville. That's their second team foul of this fourth quarter. Lady Red Devils going to inbound on the baseline with 2:48 left to go. Mila Kaufman has it. Gets it to Maddie Payne. Maddie to Taylor Wilcutt. Taylor with a shot fake and a drive. Kick out. KJ with it now for the Lady Red Devils. Gives it to Maddie Payne. Maddie to Taylor. Taylor skips it over to KJ. KJ with it at the top of the key. Shot clock down to 15. Mila Kaufman with it at the free throw line. She's going to be fouled.
And that's going to be the third or fourth team foul.
I believe that'll be the fourth team foul.
Nope, I haven't changed it yet. I was thinking it should be the fourth.
It's the third personal foul on number 20 for the Lady Lions. Maddie Payne gives it to Taylor Wilcutt. Taylor's three-pointer from the corner is no good, and now Maddie reaches for the steal, and she's going to be charged with a foul 94 feet away from the basket.
And that is the fourth team foul on the Lady Red Devils. So with 2:19 left here in the fourth quarter, Lady Red Devils lead 51-32.
First personal foul on Maddie Payne. There's a drive by Jessieville. Shot is up, no good. Fight for the rebound, goes out of bounds. It's going to be off of Mila Kaufman, so Jessieville will retain possession.
And Mila got her. I tell you what, if my back got bent that way on a rebound, I'd be laying right there on the ground.
Yes, sir. Kirsten Jones got her hand on the inbound pass, not able to come up with it. There's a three-pointer on the way from the corner, and it's in and out, no good. Brooklyn Wilcutt takes down the rebound.
She's made that shot a couple of times tonight.
She's been, I think, their best shooter from outside tonight.
I would say so.
Got a good look at that one. Not able to go. Almost a steal by Jessieville. Brooklyn Wilcutt able to come up with it. Now Kirsten Jones has the ball top of the key. Gives it to Taylor Wilcutt on the right wing. Back to Brooklyn at the top of the key. Brooklyn with a drive inside. Her shot is no good. Fight for the loose ball. Jessieville comes down with it, and now Taylor Wilcutt ties it up just across half court. Heads up play there by Taylor Wilcutt, the sophomore. Did a good job getting her hands on the ball. Possession arrow favors the Lady Red Devils. They're going to have the ball.
Yeah, they called a jump ball on that. Honestly, I wasn't sure what they were going to call because there was a lot of contact, but if anything, it really was a charge.
Yeah, Taylor really didn't give her time to come down with it. Tied her up as soon as she got it. Mila Kaufman inside. Her shot is no good, but she's going to be fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line. Mila been kind of quiet tonight in terms of scoring. She had 10 last Tuesday night on the free throw line, 7 Friday night on the free throw line. I believe this is going to be her first attempt.
This is her first trip to the line, and as you've mentioned to it, Scott, she has a really nice free throw shot.
She does. And as soon as we say that, she's short on the first one.
It happens every game. I apologize to Mila.
Brady Bjorgum up off the Lady Red Devil bench, ready to check in. Mila Kaufman's second free throw is good.
That's going to push the lead to 20.
And Brady checks in for Kirsten Jones, who's going to take a seat on the bench. 1:13 left to go. Lady Red Devils with now a 20-point lead. Jessieville with the ball. They get it inside, and Brady Bjorgum knocks the ball away. Jessieville able to chase it down. Good defense there by Brady off the bench. There's a shot inside by Jessieville, up and good.
Yeah, by the 6-footer. My goodness.
50 seconds left to go in this one. Brooklyn Wilcutt with it. She gives it to Taylor on the right wing. Taylor to Maddie Payne, top of the key, over to Brooklyn on the left side. Brooklyn thought about a drive, turned away. Ball knocked away. Brooklyn chases it down, and now Taylor Wilcutt's going to be fouled at half court. And that is going to be the 5th team foul on Jessieville. That's going to put Taylor Wilcutt on the line for 2. 36 seconds left to go in this one. Taylor Wilcutt with a chance to add to the Lady Red Devil lead. Her first free throw is good.
Man, what a comeback by the Lady Red Devils. Like you said, Scott, it's hard to believe that just 16 minutes a game ago it was all tied up at 26. Lady Red Devils have held Jessieville to just 8 points during that time. 8 second-half points allowed by this Lady Red Devil defense. That is incredible.
2 for 2 on that trip to the free throw line by Taylor Wilcutt, and that makes the Lady Red Devil lead again 20 points. Jessieville dribbling the ball away from the basket, and Brooklyn Wilcutt goes for the
reach.
steal, and they're going to call her for the foul, and Coach Callie Kelly has got that look on her face like, what are you doing? We got a 20-point lead, 20 seconds left, and that's the 5th team foul, so that's going to put Jessieville on the line. Brooklyn almost came away with a steal right before that, and then tried again and got called for the foul. First free throw up and no good.
20-point lead is secured for the time being.
For the moment. Jessieville can cut it to 19 here. Second free throw attempt on the way, and it's good. 54-35 is the Lady Red Devil lead. Brooklyn Wilcutt with it now. 19 seconds to go as she brings it into the front court. She gives it to Taylor. Taylor to Maddie Payne at the top of the key. Maddie over to Brooklyn on the left wing. Brooklyn with a skip pass that goes to the end of the Lady Red Devil bench. It's going to be a turnover. And the only thing in question in this one is the margin of victory for the Lady Red Devils.
Yeah.
Jessieville has 5 seconds to try to trim it. They get it inside, shot up and good, and that's going to do it. Our final score, the Atkins Lady Red Devils 54, the Jessieville Lady Lions 37. We're going to take a 2-minute break, come back and recap the score and get you set for the boys game. This is Lady Red Devil basketball on 100.9 Quick